Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Brother Allen himself. And this time this video is being made from, West Main, Hubblesville, New York. And thought I'd make just a quick little video because, I've been doing some research and some thinking. First of all, this whole COVID thing. Have you realized and noticed how everybody who says they've had COVID or who says they have gotten the shot have one thing in common, and that is they lose the ability of taste and smell. Two very fucking important senses that we need to tell us if we are in fucking danger from a fucking gas that we cannot see, such as, say, propane or arsenic or mustard gas. Well, we can kind of see mustard gas, but any gas we can't see. We need to be able to smell it. And if we can't smell it, we need to be able to taste it. And most gases, even if you can't see them or smell them, you can taste them. There's a different taste to the air. When you breathe in, it would go across your tongue and you would know. So, the disease that was intentionally released by the Wuhan Lab that Fauci himself has admitted to fucking funding, and then he walked it back that he didn't fund it. They didn't fund any gain of research lab, but yet they proved it. You know what? They funded the gain of research lab in Wuhan, China. So, enough said on that. But why would it take away the ability to taste and smell? I mean, this is the first fucking virus in the history of the world to ever target senses. Think about it. They've lost a sense of taste and they lost a sense of smell. That means that it had to be targeted to remove those senses. If it's targeted to remove those senses, then the people can't sense when something is not right. When there's a gas leak, they won't smell it, they won't taste it, which means people will get blown the fuck up, which means it's easier for radical groups such as Antifa, BLM, Radical Islam to what? Blow up and kill and terrorize Americans on American soil. This whole idea that if you're black, you are an African American and we gotta call you that. No, motherfucker, no. The only time you're an African American is if you immigrated from Africa legally and became a U.S. citizen. Then you would be an African American because you came and immigrated straight from Africa. But if you were fucking born here and you are black, you are not an African American, you are not a black American, you are just a straight out plain old fucking American. And as such, you need to have pride in your country. Alright. This whole thing about BLM and Antifa and them saying America was never great. Well, I would hate to see what their houses look like because common sense tells me if you don't have pride in your country and pride in your community and pride in the way you look and act and everything, then you got no pride in your house. You got no pride in what you own. That means you're gonna live in the world's shittiest place. It's gonna be fucking disgusting, nasty, roaches, rats, all kinds of other insects and disease carrying vermin. Alright, so think about that. And again, living in a place like that, you would need a sense of smell to know when to take out the trash so that you didn't live in a place with a lot of vermin, and yet COVID takes away sense of smell, sense of taste. How can you know you're eating something bad if you can't taste it? You can't. You end up with E. coli. You end up with fucking food poisoning and all these other issues. This is simple science. Just the Democrats and the libtards and the globalists all say believe the science. Well, motherfucker, I'm dropping science on you right now. Scientific truth. Just like it's a scientific truth. There's still only two motherfucking genders, male and female. It's biology 101. If you are a dude and you think you are a broad, then you have body dysmorphia, which is a known psychological fucking issue. And the way you fucking get over that is with speaking to a fucking therapist, a psychologist, and a psychiatrist, possibly getting put on drugs and going from there. That is how you handle that. As far as the second part of this video, dealing with the 5-year-old little girl, Summer Wells, who has disappeared, I've been looking into this ever since I first heard about it on True Tragedies with BW, and huge shout out to her. She does great work on her channel. I'm a huge fan. She's awesome on it. However, the father and the mother from get-go have been acting extremely fucking suspicious. In fact, the grandmother left the same day that that little girl went missing. Listen, there ain't a fourth on this motherfucking planet. If a fucking family member of mine was missing, there ain't a force on this planet that is going to stop me from finding that person, especially if that person's a child. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to turn over every last rock. I'm going to bodily and physically harm someone that I think might have information. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to find that child. And the fact that they both, the mother and the father, talk since day one, they've always talked in past tense. She loved to fucking dance. She loved to go to church. She was a loving person. She had all this energy. She was a very energetic child. She was very beautiful. All of this. So I don't know for a fact that they did something, but I'll say this. All the science and everything that I have researched and been doing on this is all pointing to four people actually. The mom, the dad, the grandmother, actually five. This YouTuber named Voices Behind the Walls, aka Cher, and the Mexican that used to work for Don, or worked with them, something like that. Don borrowed, from what I have found, Don borrowed well over $60,000 from the cartel. Was only able to pay back 20, but offered up his sons and his daughter, Summer, as the rest of it. From what I'm gathering, the sons were too old, so they didn't want the sons. But Summer was energetic, Summer was energetic, outgoing, loving, and a kid. She's only like 5 years old, so perfect age. Boom, they took her, and that satisfied the debt. But there's more to it than that, as always. There's never just something cut and dry. Alright, because they also got more money, so everything I'm showing shows yes, they took her to cover the rest of the debt, but Don knew the kind of money that could be made, so he got another $50K as well. Everything is pointing that he's guilty as sin. His own acknowledgments, the way that there's no emotion, the mom is in on it up to her eyeballs, but that is what it is for now. I have to get inside and get to work. So I will see you all later. Until next time, as usual, do your own research into what everybody says, including myself. Think for yourself and always, 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 always watch out for those who cannot stand up for themselves, such as children. Those with the ability have the responsibility to stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. Until next time, I'll be seeing you.